The word is out. The Denver mayor has said you must stay at home. This might be the same wherever you are at. Now, some of you, and I know who you are, you're thinking, woohoo! Yes! I get to sleep until noon, make love all day, and have a great time. Well, you know what? I know that the baby boom of 2020 is coming. It is December. They better be ready with all the babies that are heading in. But you might be thinking, well, that's great for those newlyweds. I'm not a newlywed. What about those of us who are not newlyweds? What about those who have to not only try to figure out how to teach our own children from home, but we're trying to do this at the same time as we're trying to work from home, doing things that we've never done before? You might also be saying, I can't even stand him for more than just a few minutes, much less 24/7. Well, this video is for you. Not only do I have some great advice for you, but I also have a couple of tools to use at the very end. Stay to the end so that you can get my tools of how you can put this advice into place. I'm Dee Stevens. I'm a relationship coach, an author of the book, The Creative Relationship, and I'm also a special education teacher. And yes, I got told that I was going to be doing remote learning and working from home this week. Do I know how to do it? Some, but this is going to be different for me as well. Well, the good thing is that it enables me to think about you at home and what you might be going through in your relationship. Let's face it, this is new for all of us. It's like we're building a boat while we are sailing in it. We don't know what we're doing. We don't know how this is going to come about. We don't know what's going to happen with our jobs. We don't know where it could be later on. I don't even know if they're going to decide that they don't need as many teachers because they can teach online. I have no clue what my future is going to be, and I get that. You have no clue where your job's going to be or how we're going to come about this. Here's my first piece of advice. Lighten up. Now just imagine what it was like back in the old days. Yes, the really old days. I think about when people were stuck in cabins. And they might have been stuck in cabins with their entire family. You think you may have it bad right now with a shortage of toilet paper. Can you imagine back in the old days when they couldn't even get out to get to their outhouse? Boy, was it stinky then. They probably had to deal with all kinds of things in that cabin. And they had to get creative. And this is what it might be calling for now. Creativity. You need to find ways to have fun with you, your spouse, your family. It's like those days in the cabin. Come up with some creative ways to spend time together. Maybe it's putting a puzzle together. Maybe it's working on a new business together. You never know. But this is the time to come together and do things. Do things that have nothing to do with the COVID-19. You may need to take time to yourself. I know being together all the time is just hard. So maybe you go to separate rooms to work. Maybe you go to separate rooms to watch Netflix, read a book. I don't know, but spend some time apart as well. Even if you have to go out to the front yard or the backyard or something to get away from each other for just a little while, so that when you are spending time together, it's not so stressful. You may have to do things differently. You might have to find jobs online. You may have to create jobs that haven't ever been created before. Accept that this is the way it is right now. Now, you could keep fighting and you could keep saying, blaming people. Well, if it wasn't for the Chinese, or if it wasn't for our president, if our mayor wasn't telling us to stay home, you might be thinking all those things right now. And I'm going to say that this is not going to help your relationship. Until you accept that this is the way things are right now, things are going to be difficult. Things are going to be hard, and I don't want them to be hard. Here's some final advice for you. Have patience. You're going to find that there are times when you are overwhelmed and you don't feel like you can handle this, and you may be in a angry mood or a sad mood, or you just might be really frightened. And just remember that your partner is going to be in those same moods as well. And you need to have patience with them. It means that sometimes you're going to have to take turns with this. Sometimes you're going to have to be the strong one, and remember that your partner could be going through any of those emotions. And this is where you take the time to connect with them, see what they need, or maybe even just leave them alone so that they have the time to get over whatever they're going through. Or it might be you that needs that help. And if you're not getting the help that you need, you might need to ask for it. The game plan that I am including shows you exactly how to ask for what you need in this time. So go to it, download it, and use it. All right, I promised you some tools, some bonus tools if you waited to the end, and I thank you for waiting all the way to the end of this. So here is my first bonus tool. It's called brainstorming. Yes, us teachers like to brainstorm, but I want to teach you how to do some brainstorming, and you can do some brainstorming with your partner. This is what you're going to do. You're going to take a notebook, piece of paper, journal, something, and both you and your partner can do this together, or you can do it apart. And you're also going to set a timer. Set a timer for 5 minutes. And first, choose what you're going to brainstorm about. Is it a new job? Is it some activities that you could do with the kids? Is it some things that you can get done around the house? Brainstorm just different ideas and problems that need to be solved right now. And so you're going to put that up, title, across the top. The next portion that you're going to do is, as your timer is set for 5 minutes, just write as many things as you possibly can down in that time. Just write. No matter how crazy these things sound. In fact, sometimes the crazier the better. But write. Keep writing for the 5 minutes. Even when you get stuck, start writing. I don't know what I think right now. This is crazy times right now. But still write for the entire 5 minutes. At the end of the 5 minutes, just look it over and see which one of the ideas that you have that you didn't have before. In fact, if you're with your partner, both of you read your list together and come up with ideas and acknowledge each other for the ideas. And they could be some crazy ideas. Don't ever put anybody's ideas down, no matter what. They're just ideas. All right, for bonus number 2, I don't want you guys arguing during this time. And I know it's going to be hard, but I know that you all have needs that you need to be meeting. And I have a game plan that I've put together. Not only is this game plan step by step on how you can get your needs met from your partner, but it also comes with a video. I'll send you the video on how to use the game plan with your partner. Now, it's great if you and your partner want to take this on together. That is excellent. Go through the video together. Start practicing with some really minor things. And then when you need to talk about the big things, you can talk about the big things. But use the game plan, and it's completely free. I want you to have it free so that you can better your communication, and I'll put a link to it in the description below. But no matter what, I want you all to know that I'm here for you. I am here for you during this time. I want your relationships to work. If you need me, you just reach out to me. I will also put links on how to get in touch with me. Anyway, I love you. I'm wishing you all the best. And just be kind to each other during this time. And you will laugh about this later on, about how you survived your quarantine together. And you will see that this was not as bad as you thought. Stay around to tell your grandkids about this. And no matter what you do, do not lose it. You've got this. If you found this video useful, be sure to hit the like button below and share this with anyone who you know to be in quarantine that might struggle with their relationship. Be sure to subscribe. I'm going to make sure that there are plenty more videos coming your way. Bye-bye.